Hey man, I'm not explaining. If you gotta ask why those two games are in the trash
All right,
list.
2 games. All right, bet. So
Hey,
I have it right.
you wild.
All right, so trash games. We got Advanced Warfare, Infinite Ass Fair. Oh, I said it out loud. My bad. Infinite Warfare. Yeah, ain't even gonna talk about that.
You need to
Call.
explain that.
We really don't at all. So we got Call of Duty Black Ops 4 in the C tier. Why?
Eh, it's just me.
I ain't
Out of
even.
all the Call of Duties on this list, other than the trash tier, this is easily my least played Call of Duty.
I understand. Like, I kind of want to get back into it, but like, it's just so aggravating.
It is.
It's just so aggravating. All right. B tier. We got MW3. Fuck that game. Call of Duty Ghosts. I fucks with it.
MW3 was high.
And World War II. Fuck that game. Explain your case, my good sir.
MW3 was high. It was the one. I think it was the first game I pre-ordered with my own money. Actually, I was in. Well, I think it was a freshman in high school. That was freshman in high school when it came out. And I remember I had this one friend in high school. We both was like, "Yo, we getting this game right." So we get on. I had to call him. I had to call him on his phone because we didn't have party chat back then. That was on PS3. We used to get on there and spend like the whole night not doing homework playing Modern Warfare 3. It's crazy.
Oh, that was your crackhead days.
Yeah.
Everybody had a.
I think I'm Master Prestige in there currently, unless I got hacked.
Everybody has a crackhead Call of Duty. Everybody has it. That one where it was like you need your Call of Duty fix.
And don't forget, that's when they had Call of Duty Elite and all that. You can have the different clan tag colors.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I joined my first clan on MW3.
Facts.
Like, dog, I mean, no, like,
There was a fraud, though. I'm not gonna lie.
matter of fact, I think I played with some of my old clan members on BO Forum stream with Agent a couple months back. That's where it all started on MW3.
All
Hey,
right.
the Mark 14 semi-auto rifle, that was the
Huh.
go-to. I pluck your head from a mile away with that gun. Don't test me.
You make me sick. All right, Call of Duty Ghosts. B tier.
Hey man, never forget destructible environments. Tree only falls one direction. Uh, it was cool once we got past all the lies we were told.
I'm not gonna disagree with that. I mean, I'm probably gonna rank that
I
higher.
did like the prestige system with mine, which you had to get a new character every time. The prestige, that was cool. The character system was dope because you had each character had their own like set of creative classes and all that. It made it a lot easier to play.
You
They
said
had
G. Hold on, oh my bad. You said G Tal was the game I grinded the hell out of back on 360. What the hell is G Tal? I'm gonna need the actual.
GTA.
Oh, that O was a mistype. Oh, all right, got you. Oh, GTA Online. Got you. All right. World War II. Fuck that game. But go ahead, bro.
Man, World War II was cool. Like I got more than my money worth out of it. I somehow managed to get every DLC weapon on that game up until I traded it in. It was fun. I mostly played war because like stats didn't matter. I could just kill niggas and be happy.
I ain't gonna lie. I will
I
give
never
them
got
that.
mad when I died.
I will give them that. War was a fun game mode.
That war is the only reason I ever bought DLC for World War II.
War was
That
definitely a fun game mode. I definitely have fun playing War. I definitely have fun playing
stats
War.
didn't count. Nah, your stats didn't count. It was story based.
I mean, I agree with that one game mode. I wish they would at least take. I at least wish they would take it.
Every Call of Duty after that needed a game like that, where it was story based, strategic.
Nothing but AI. Fuck that.
It was still heat though.
Fuck that game.
It was still heat.
All right, Black Ops 3 A tier. Not gonna disagree.
I'm gonna put it. After I got used to boost jumping and sliding and skeeting around,
At some point, you was like, you know what?
like you know what, man, this ain't that. And
I need-
zombies on here was hot too.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm actually gonna stream that shit tomorrow too. By the way, I'm gonna get those 100 wins.
Zombies was still like zombies is a big part of why it's up here too. Them zombies was heat. Then they brought back the old Black Ops 1 maps.
And 2.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, you're right. Yes. Which both those games are in my S tier right above it.
Because I think they brought back Kino Der Toten on that one. I think that was when they brought it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought them all back in one pack for $30. Still ain't bought them though.
I have all that shit. I'm gonna play that shit later.
Zombies, for Black Ops 3. Because randomly out of nowhere, zombies went from, we in these areas, going back in time, or going back in time, fix mistakes to whole planet destroyed. There's this weird nigga in a top hat with a white beard, and there's this big ass squid here. Why?
Oh yeah, they definitely like the thing was that made me laugh about it though. I was all like, since when does this game have a fucking story? Like,
Zombies always had a story.
I never paid attention to it.
Always had a story, but it was like, yo, what the fuck happened to it? Like, we was just out here. The most crazy thing is, damn, we got chased by a robot. Like, I ain't doing it. All of a sudden, damn, whole planet gone. How?
Hey dog, not me.
If you on the stream, you've sent the same shit 3 times.
All right. So let's see. S tier. Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2.
Black Ops 2. What? Behind MW3, my most grind multiplayer experience. Prestige Master on there too. That was my best COD statistic, the accuracy and KD and all that. That's when I was, when I was goated.
That was when you was in your
washed up.
bag.
Yeah.
No longer charged up.
Hey, I'm butting it. Hey, yo, my favorite gun in BO2 was the FAL, the semi-auto joint. Never forget suppressor, grip, and red dot.
Select fire with it?
I used to run select fire too. Like I had 2 classes. My select fire class was when I started off terrible. I need to get a couple kills. I dropped you in 3 shots with select fire. Black Ops 2 had dope zombies. What was that map?
Which one?
The one we was in the hotel. Like everything was like broken. What was it called?
Nigga, that's why we got Google.
The one, yeah, it was DLC one, like certain parts of it like upside down and all that. What was it called?
Origins?
No, it wasn't Origins. It was the pack before that.
Green Town?
Hold up.
Nah, it wasn't Town. It wasn't. We said it was a DLC one.
What's that map?
Resolution?
It was Die Rise. Die Rise was it. We using the hotels and all that, and half of them was like upside down, and that map was so confusing at first. I don't know, a good like 5 hours of playing it. You know, I knew it like the back of my hand. You want
Oh, okay, I get it.
You want to hit the box? I got you. Follow me, my G. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1 was just heat. The story was heat. Zombies was heat.
The numbers, Mason, what do
points,
they mean?
Well, COD points didn't cost money. It's something you had to earn.
And that you could actually earn by doing contracts. People forget about that shit. Them contracts was crazy.
Contracts was heat. Another reason I loved World War II, and that's how I got a lot of the DLC weapons, was the, contracts.
By the way, for those of y'all who actually want to do this shit, I'm about to put the link in the chat. Okay. God tier. That's what I'm gonna call it, not SS, because we are not doing cars. God tier.
SSR, man. SSR.
You wildin'.
Every last one of these, I'm gonna tell you right now, is only simply for the story. Even though I got Modern Warfare 2 up there, yes, all 3 of these are up here simply for the story.
Modern Warfare 2, I can agree simply for the story, because no Russian.
Yeah, remember, no Russian.
Dog, that was a game where we found out we all fucking mass murderers.
Nah, we didn't find that out. We found out, there was actually an option C.
Just walk here.
All of us thought, we gotta do it, dog. I'm sorry, I'm with him right now.
Right, I ain't trying to look like a narc, nigga. Fuck you, me. Y'all guys gonna have to hold these.
And then you went back through when you got a little older. I ain't have to shoot none of these niggas. I am so sorry.
Right.
Hey, yo, I want y'all to never forget, at the end of Modern Warfare 2, you go to the museum and you hit the red button. Hey, yo, if you don't have MW2 at your access, go on YouTube and search up the museum at the end of the game and look what happens when you push the red bell that says "Do not push." When I did that, I did it at midnight, like around, like it was dark. So when I did it, I scared myself. I was terrified because I wasn't expecting it. I'm not gonna spoil what happened. And hey, I hope we find the clip and put it up there and let y'all see what happened when you push the red button.
I got you.
Don't push the button.
I got you. I'm gonna do it.
Don't push the red button.
I gotta do it.
Hey, that's how a lot of people learn how to follow directions.
In fact, you do not push the button.
It's like, hey,
Don't
All right.
push the
I
button.
told you not to push the button. Look what happened.
Don't push.
MW2 red button. I love it.
Don't push the button.
Okay.
Don't push that button.
What happens when you press the red button? There we go. 2 minutes.
You're gonna get put on the gang if you do.
All right, yo. Should I skip this shit?
Red button.
Shit come alive in the nighttime.
Do not press E.
Told you not to do it.
Yeah, you get fucked up.
Every character in the museum, juggernauts and all, dogs, all that. What's good, nigga?
Told you not to press it, man.
They say, yo, what's good? They put up.
And it's funny because I actually remember doing that shit by complete accident. Drop my whole controller.
Yeah, let's not. Yeah, like you saw the juggernaut pull up.
Yeah, that
Them juggernauts was no joke.
Yeah, don't push the red button. It was funny because I didn't push it at
No,
first.
they need to change that last quote of that shit right there. They need to say, "My only regret in life is pushing the red fucking button."
I want to also, speaking of them quotes, some of the quotes made you feel dumb when you died.
Facts.
Like, nigga, I told you there was a grenade right next to you. Move, bitch. Nigga, what?
The grenade indicator often lets you know there's a grenade next to you, or standing next to a flaming vehicle may result in exploding and killing you. Oh, thanks for telling me that I didn't bled out and my kneecaps across the nation.
All right, motherfucker.
Thanks.
Thanks for telling me when my brain over there, my leg over there, my head.
All right.
Toes over there.
All right, I got my nigga Dennison's, but we're gonna go through biggies
What's
first.
my last one? Wait.
Uh,
did I have a third game in top tier? Oh no.
You said what? You said all these for story. He said 1, 2,
Where
and World War
where
Story.
is it? I lost. Hello?
I got it.
When was World
Hey, World at War, yo. I'll never forget. I don't know if it was the end or not. We was in that it's like a little something on a hill, big stone building.
Mm-hmm.
My nigga came over the edge with a machete and sliced the nigga and put the Russian flag down, and the anthem started playing. Nigga, I wanted to be Russian so bad when that happened. That was so heat. I don't know if it was the ending or not, but that nigga, what was the dude name? What was it? He had a hard. What was his name?
Fucking commie.
What was the Russian nigga name? That was the big nigga in charge of the little Russian forces in the story. What was his name? I don't know. That nigga was cold. That nigga came over the edge and baboosted the nigga right in the neck with a machete.
He's a kabooshed nigga.
Yo. If you ever play World at War, when you heard a nigga yell "Tango sucker" and fall out of a tree, or landmines, yo, you talking about war flashbacks? Yo, the flamethrower missions where you go in and just burn niggas out with, man.
And that was one of the last Call of Duties besides World War II that actually had dismemberment.
Yeah.
When you blew somebody up, they would actually lose
go
arms
up
and
to the
limbs.
top real quick. Hold
Ah,
on.
shit. Let me bring up.
Stop, dude.
Nah, it was nigga with the weird with the cozy hat on. He had a. I look it up.
I already got it up. You said with the cozy hat.
Yeah.
Nikolai Belinsky.
Nah, that was Zombie's character.
Edward Richtofen.
Rick talking was zombies too.
Dmitry Pentrikov.
Chernow?
Yeah, it was Petrikov and Chernov. Them two niggas, hey, was not for the play.
Saw them. Hey, turn around.
That ain't your bill. All
I
right.
gotta look up the ending. Hold up. I think that was the ending.
I remember the ending was you're about to go put your flag down, then you get shot, then Buddy comes up
That
with the
nigga
machete.
Yes, I'm finna watch it now.
Yeah, and he says we got a mission. We got a mission to finish or some shit like that. That was
Talking
hard.
about heat, nigga.
All right, Biggie. Trash tier. World War II.
Check out my nigga Reznov.
Infinite Warfare.
That nigga neck off.
Advanced Warfare. Go ahead, bruh.
Fuck all them games, dog. They all ass. And
that's on the gang?
Ass. Barely any customization. Stop blowing up the phone. My Infinite Warfare. Advanced Warfare, ass. Infinite Warfare, they said boots on the ground. First trailer, seen a nigga flying. Advanced Warfare, started all the boots jumping, ass. I didn't play Ghost.
So he's gonna leave that.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say that. That's why I did see. I didn't play it. I heard my boy tell me, bought the game, played it for 2 hours, turned that bitch. That's why I texted.
It wasn't that bad, honestly.
You on your which one?
He's on B tier.
I bet.
Yeah, he's on B tier now. Black Ops 4, World at War, B.
I ain't play World at War, so I ain't know where else to put it. I knew it was better than Ghost.
Alright.
Yo, to say I've never played a game, but I know for a fact it was better than Ghost.
I mean, I can't disagree, dog. I really can't disagree.
Ghost, so I'm gonna just leave it there. Just leave it alone. Black Ops 3, now 4.
It's an abusive relationship.
It's like, you know, they gave me what I wanted, but not all of what I wanted.
They came halfway.
On the ground, and they was like, "Yo, we got you," but then they kept specialists.
It's like being in an abusive relationship where it's like, I want you to stop punching me, and you start getting kicked.
It's like, I stopped punching you. You right, but this ain't what I wanted either.
All right, A tier, Black Ops 3.
That one is strictly by itself because it's not a bad game. Hate boost jumping, that's why it's not S or SS. It's A because it just needs to be somewhere by itself. It's better than Black Ops 4, but I wouldn't put it above Black Ops 2.
Okay. S tier, Modern Warfare 4, the OG, Originale. Black Ops 2, and MW3. Fuck that game.
MW3 is there strictly for multiplayer and friendships. That's where I met some of my day one homies.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I edit this shit, I'm putting Naruto somewhere in there when he said that. Except friendships.
Yeah, because that's where I met some of the niggas I still know to this day.
To this day.
Yeah.
Alright.
Either that or Skate 3. That was where I was at. I was either playing this or Skate 3.
Shit, Skate 3. God. They gotta have a Tony Hawk tier list. I just thought about that. Ooh, I'm doing that.
I'm not doing that.
I ain't doing that. I played them. I played them, but not like played them like you're supposed to play them.
I did religiously.
I be on there just doing practice, just doing Christ
Modern
all the
Warfare 4
time.
is strictly where it's at. Not Modern Warfare. Call of Duty 4 is strictly where it's at because I know it's better than Modern Warfare. I mean, than Call of Black Ops 3. But once again, it's another game. I only played the remaster. Didn't play COD 4. It's
Alright.
the same thing as World at War. I don't know where to put it, but I know it's better than this game.
Right.
Because a lot of people like it more than this game, so it's like, you just gonna have to be here, my guy.
Okay. In your God tier, MW2 and then Black Ops. Yeah, you digs.
Both of those games are in there for kind of similar reasons, but different reasons. MW2 is just greatness. It had a lot of glitches. We ain't gonna lie. It had a lot of
The rock glitch on the fucking DLC that they didn't patch until like Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2.
I just want to let y'all know, Modern Warfare 2 and 2K15 I love through the same things. But both had terrible glitches, and we found a way to still love the game.
Black Ops Modern Warfare
At the
2,
Hey,
the most unbalanced game of all time.
I'm put it like this. It's the same way when it comes to comedy. During that time period, people knew how to take a fucking joke from gaming. We knew how to not bitch about something and just get around it.
You're right.
We still gonna body you. Simple.
Does Modern Warfare 2 one of the most unbalanced Call of Duties of all time, easily.
And Black Ops was the one that came right after it, which in my opinion is one of the most balanced, and niggas was pissed.
Cause everything was overpowered.
But everything wasn't.
Everything would literally lay you the fuck down. It was just
There was no stopping power.
it was just a matter of like rate of fire at that point. Honestly, just rate of fire it, and yeah,
Like if you was just trash at the game, dog.
that's a you problem.
Yeah, there was nothing that could save you, dog. Ain't no stopping. You can't take someone out in 2 shots.
Like even like the Olympia, that gun was
just run noob tubes all game.
like the Olympia. That gun was just trash across the board. Nobody used that shit.
Nah, that Olympia. When it came to zombies, trash. Multiplayer, if you could get those shots off, fire.
I probably got killed with the Olympia a total of 2 times in like the entirety of me playing that game.
Everybody used the stakeout, the spaz.
Yep.
Wasn't there one other one?
Yeah, there's a duel with one.
Yeah, and those were the only
HST?
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one was really using the Olympia, but I've seen someone body with the Olympia. That shit is fire. Think about it. It's in Black Ops 3. K-Dog, don't you have it on Black Ops 3?
K-Dog has it.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, I will say though,
Bodies on that game.
Black Ops 1, dog, that game was crazy because every gun was legit overpowered. Everybody knew like the go-tos, the FAMAS, the Galil, the AK-74, and
74U was fire.
and the I'm missing one more.
We just talking about assault rifles?
I'm talking like just like the go-to guns for everybody because like those 3, Commando.
Commando.
That was my the Commando was my baby because I was the M4 and I love the M4 and with every game I play I love the M4.
The G11 was heat, by the way. I want y'all to know. The little quick little 3-4 round burst had a little weird scope on it.
Dog, I don't know why the scope was so goofy but so efficient.
I forget whatever SMG was. It wasn't. There was some SMG that also had a weird ass iron.
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Hold on. Let me just look up Call of Duty Black Ops SMGs.
It was like the MPX or some shit like that because I remember like there was like 2 SMGs that everybody used. Because I remember the AK-74U, I had 2 different classes with it. I had one with the suppressor and grip, and then I had one with rapid fire and suppressor. Body in the entire lobby.
The Master Key Underbarrel
the
tech.
MPL fire.
There we go. Because you were able to do one of those things, weren't you?
I don't remember. I know the MPL was fire. AK-74U was fire.
I just remember that.
Mac 11 was alright. Like every gun in that game had its use. Mac 11, I just never used it.
I never used it.
Actually, no, I remember I used it once, and I got it to like duel.
I never used it because I was busy using the other 3 guns we just mentioned. Because the Galil silenced, godly.
Ooh, and the Capares, I think that's how you said it. I think I used to call it the Capri when I used to play that game. But Capares, that SMG was fire too.
Right. All right. Let's do the homie Dedisons. Wow.
So you can explain.
Is he in here?
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Welcome to the stream,
sir.
Son.
Alright, Dedison, we're gonna need to explain your list, sir.
What he did, I don't know where he found it at, but I'm with it. Except for Mantua being on the go-to.
Alright.
Hey, mute the stream, mute the stream.
Hey, unmute your mic, please. Please, practice.
So, for his trash.
Before you start, I just want to say the fact that Dennison had put All Pro 2K football in the great tier, I'm assuming he played it. And for you, I respect you for that.
He plays a lot of football games. A lot.
All Pro football 2K8, that game was heat. Last football game 2K made.
So, trash tier. Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare. I don't think we need any explanation for like them going.
Some games, dog. Very simple.
Right, the game's ass. Bad. Call of Duty Ghosts and World War II. Fuck World War II for life. Average. This is actually interesting. MW3 and Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3. Explain your case, sir. Motherfucker in here? Oh shit.
Wait, time out.
There we go.
I'm gonna have to restart because Wu forgot he had you muted.
I had him muted for the last night because everybody was talking. All
All
right.
right, so let's start the list over so he can actually explain because he was in here.
All right. So trash, we ain't got to go through that. Bad, we ain't got to go through that. Yo, average though. You said MW3 and Black Ops 3.
Now, I base this list off of my personal experience, and if I didn't have much of an experience, somewhat popular opinion. MW3, I had somewhat of experience. Multiplayer was good. The story was pretty good, and the what was that third mode?
What, the Spec Ops shit?
MW3?
Yes, yeah, those two were pretty good. But popular opinion at the time, franchise fatigue started to set in, and people kind of turned on MW3 after a little bit.
I forgot I had Dennis muted. My bad.
All right.
I
Dog,
just realized.
everybody was talking
Yo,
in
I'm
that nigga
quiet.
shit, dog. That shit was like, I couldn't deal, bro. I couldn't deal. All right, Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3, I have the game now. I like it, but then again, it's not good or great for me. It's alright.
Okay.
I mean, the story, the campaign. If y'all ever played it,
I did.
It's just one fucking
For what
big
game?
acid trip.
Black Ops.
Black Ops 3.
I played the story. It was an entire loop.
I played a part of it. That's
The campaign was almost horrible. It was at the end. It just becomes one big freaking acid trip. The multiplayer was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't like up there with some of the other games I have on this list. And the zombies only have one map, Shadows of Evo, and I barely play it. So
I'm definitely playing that shit tomorrow, though.
From what I just heard in Dennis's explanation, pretty much went downstairs, seen some food. He's like, this is alright. I'll eat it.
It's some.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
something to eat, but
the multiplayer for this game saves this game from being bad or trash. Is basically what I'm saying.
I ain't mad at you. But this was interesting about it. You put Black Ops 4 above it, and you put Modern Warfare, the first one, in just the good category. I want to hear
I
it.
will explain those.
I wanna hear it.
I will explain those. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, I have not played. But after they worked out all the kinks, I heard it was a pretty decent game. Y'all seem to somewhat like it. Obviously, no campaign.
Honestly, the biggest problem with that game is just the community. The way that
Yeah, that-
They play like bitches, dog.
yeah, that's the problem.
Flat
The
out.
song ain't bad, but
Dog, they just play like
That's why-
bitches. That's it.
yeah, that's why I put it in good. It doesn't seem bad. They didn't put a campaign in this, which I think is somewhat good because after the debacle of the Black Ops 3 campaign, you really shouldn't put one in the next game if you're gonna be that bad at it.
after Black Ops 2, they should have just been like, hey, we don't know what else to do, dog. Y'all ain't getting the story. I'm like, alright.
Right.
And some people seem to like the blackout mode, which I guess is pretty good.
It's not bad. It's definitely not
Yeah.
bad.
So that's why
Honestly,
that's
I would say that's the saving grace of that game for most of it.
The only problem is like it's just there's so many battle royales. Niggas like, dog, can you just stop?
Like, we don't need a
So-
battle royale.
All
So
right.
that's why that's game in the good tier.
All right. What about Modern Warfare?
Now, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. I have to base my opinion off of the remastered version and the popular opinion of the original version.
Oh, all right.
Now, I played the campaign. I like the campaign. I really do. I like the campaign. I like all the characters in it pretty much. Pretty good campaign. Multiplayer experience from the remastered version. I mean, it's good, but it just isn't. I don't think it's for me. I don't think it's the best for me.
It's slow. It's really
Very
slow.
slow and stopping power is as rank as fuck.
So is fucking Juggernaut.
M16 stopping power. I get killed by that so many times, and sometimes I want to throw my controller. But I
In
can't
one
because I'm
burst.
broken.
In one burst, by the way. Just one.
Exactly that. So I have to,
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
So it's a good game. It's not a great game, but it's a good game.
I'm not mad at that.
That's where I stand. And people seem to really love MW4, so that's why I had to put it up there.
It's because it's the one that started everything. That's why.
Yes, it started a trilogy of games that have a cohesive, consistent story.
And it was a shit that, and yeah, fact. But it was also the game that like people started trying hard in like the whole multiplayer aspect realm of like shooting shit casually, essentially. Like it started like the whole the casual. Let me go ahead and get a couple quick games in type shit. That was the start of it. All right, great. Black Ops, MW2, and World at War.
Now I want to start with World at War.
Go ahead, bruh.
This is actually the start of the Black Ops trilogy: World at War, Black Ops, and Black Ops 2. I have never played this game, but people love this game. And I can understand why. The story, very, very intriguing with the way they... Basically, this game story said, we don't care about your feelings. We're going to show you war. And you're going to have to sit there and watch it.
World at War.
The campaign.
Yes. Yo, hey, World at War. Hey, yo, never forget. Flamethrower missions was heat.
Literally.
Campaign. Showed you war. Showed you everything. On the Russian side, you're facing the Germans. At halfway through, you start basically becoming what the Germans would like. Why should we show them mercy when they basically killed all of us? Why should we? Just screw them niggas, clap them niggas on gang.
Yeah, and I understood.
Multiplayer. A lot, similar to Modern Warfare 4 with its kill streaks and everything. But here's the thing that pissed me off about World War II compared to this. The selections and weapons and maps in World War are way better than World War II.
Yeah.
Because they had more weapons from that area. World War II only focused on the American side, while World at War flipped from two sides, from the Americans and Germans. So there was more weapons, there were better maps, and that's why the multiplayer seems to me to be better. And then after you finish the campaign, you're thrown into zombies mode, which is obviously the start of something special. I mean, that intro cutscene to zombies is probably one of the most bone-chilling cutscenes in Call of Duty.
Especially in your first playthrough and not know what the heck is going on. Like, what
Exactly.
Yeah, I was about to say, hey, real quick, even for Black Ops 1, when they did that, hey, that map 5, hey, fuck that map. That map is trash. Love the music on it.
Big Dukes.
Cause that map they had Eminem playing on the Easter egg.
Yeah.
Live. Easter egg was fire.
It was pink.
Map though?
Eminem in pink, yeah.
Yeah, it won't back down. And it's like that would be the only reason to play it. Just so you could do the Easter egg and be sitting in the hallway going down zombie.
But after that, you can't go nowhere.
That map was trash.
You can't go no fucking where.
There's nowhere to go. You can't train anywhere besides middle of.
As soon as you get past round 6, all of a sudden, nigga, that's it for you.
Like, you using that, it was an elevator. Yeah, it was an elevator. Using that elevator is a death trap.
Because the second that bitch open, oh hi motherfucker.
Like, nah, fuck that man. But anyways, continue. I just had to let that one out.
All right.
That was World at War.
Yep.
MW2. I personally, I like the campaign.
R.I.P. my nigga Ghost.
Oh my god, it felt so good to clap that nigga Shepherd on game. So
cut a knife right in the eye.
He caught it right in the middle of his forehead.
Campaign. Action packed, pretty good. This is where they started going over the top with all the things in the campaign mode. Like the difference between MW1 and MW2 is basically how they presented things. Things started to get a little bit over the top with MW2, but like the last mission, you're chasing in the boat with like 1,000 guys trying to shoot at you. Like,
oh, it was definitely on some Michael Bay shit by MW2.
yeah, it's basically MW4 on a cocaine binge.
Like,
That's how I would describe that game, that campaign.
You definitely was on some other shit.
Multiplayer. Whew. Let us never forget the pre-patch model 1887.
Oh, let's forget about it.
No. We must never allow a Call of Duty game to do that again.
That shit was a
You
sniper
notice how
rifle.
after that, they've never had dual wheel shotguns.
Let's not forget that Modern Warfare 2 had dual SMGs. I mean, you can run with two
UMP,
Yes.
the most overpowered SMG in the game, bar
two
none.
P90s if you wanted to.
And the Spaz 12.
That was so
Hey,
fire idea.
the Spaz 12 though, never forget that was a literal sniper. I've shot somebody across the fucking map with that gun.
Let us never forget the model 1887. Let's never forget javelin glitches. There was a lot of things broken with that multiplayer.
I definitely have a few stories for MW2 when I do my tier
Like I
list.
said before, we understood. Hey, we still gonna body you. You can do all them glitches.
But the map selection was obviously still better than the current Call of Duties to this day. Multiplayer was pretty good. Spec Ops. I think they really got Spec Ops down at MW3, but still having Spec Ops in MW2 was pretty good still.
The Mile High Club.
Yeah, it was still a great thing. So overall, this is a pretty great game despite all the glitches and everything.
All right, Black Ops.
Call of Duty Black Ops. For the longest time, this was was my favorite Call of Duty game, but now it's still obviously a great game. Campaign, obviously memorable. Where are the fucking numbers? Oh my god, that was great. Intro was wild, killing almost killing what's his face, Castro. That was wild.
Yeah, going after Fidel.
That was wild. Escaping Vorkuta.
Reznar's been dead for years, Mason.
Nigga, what?
He died in the Vorkuta outbreak.
You just like, huh? No, that nigga helped me escape.
Right.
He's been here the entire time. Like, no, he has not, nigga. He died after the prison break. So, basically, the campaign was great. Still had some lingering Michael Bay things from MW2, but it wasn't as bad because only you would see it and boom, it's done, just like that. Campaign was great. Multiplayer. To popular opinion, from you guys, you think it is the most balanced? I think it's the second most balanced. I think it was a really great multiplayer. I found ways to make certain guns viable, like y'all said, the Mac 11. All I had to do was slap rapid fire on it, and it was a decent SMG. So I had fun with the multiplayer. I was ass at first when I first got it, cause I'm ass. I was like 10 or some shit. Zombies was great. It started, oh no, it continued on from like the zombies storyline, which at that time was one of the best. You got to blow up the moon.
Yeah, you did.
That would basically led to Black Ops 2 and all that lava bullshit they threw in there. So overall, this is a pretty great game. I really like it. I would say it's between great and GOAT for me. It's not in the great calc. It's like in that limbo for me.
All right. Well, for your GOAT, you got just one, Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2. Okay. This was the first campaign to have branching decisions and storylines, which I really liked. So, yeah, so your storyline could go one this way, and your friend may have chose a different decision, and this story went this way, which is what I like. So instead of getting like the worst ending, or one of the worst endings, I went back and did it, and it got one of the best endings. So I really like that. It introduced create a class for campaign. You could go in and create your loadout and stuff like that. Multiplayer, in my opinion, this is one of the balanced multiplayer, only because I don't remember anything that was game breaking or glitching. Like I know everybody like talk about the SMMC or
I'll tell you.
AN
LMG, Riot Shield, Target Finder.
I was just gonna say, yeah, you feel about the turtle setup.
Hey, with shark charges and a bouncing Betty.
Stick them right into each other, run by a bow, shock dead.
I remember that entire shit
They showed
vividly.
it off in the trailer, and he was like, "Ooh, that's hot. Let me do that."
But the funny part was that whole turtle setup was not popular until like the tail end of the game.
Yeah.
Fuck target finders, dog.
Dog facts. Oh,
Steel.
fuck ass. Ooh.
You see, I didn't remember all that, so that's why. I mean, every gun was. I think every gun was usable in some way in the map, and the maps once again stayed great. Also, a thing I forgot to touch on Black Ops, the sound for the shotguns and grenades sounded exactly the same no matter what you were using.
Yeah. I remember shotguns, the grenades not so much.
Yeah, they sounded the same everywhere. Black Ops 2, the designs were great. They added they added better map designs. I mean, they weren't getting they weren't turning bad at this point, but it was still good. Like it didn't get bad until like the game after Ghost.
AN-94. Hey, that might have been the best AR.
The multiplayer was still great.
Yeah.
Had some classic maps that were still on its own while bringing back some of the older maps. I think it was the first game to do that. No, it might have been MW2, but brought back some classic map. Zombies. It was alright. It wasn't horrible. Wasn't actually horrible. It was pretty good. I know a lot of people don't like Transit. I find Transit to be average at best.
I was left behind a lot, so fuck that map.
I did like Mob of the Dead though. That is, people do consider that one of the best zombies map. That's probably one of the only DLCs I got to buy. Mob of the Dead was pretty good. And overall, I remember playing this game a lot as a kid. Like, for me, childhood, for Call of Duty, Black Ops, MW2, and Black Ops 3, I remember these games a lot. But I seem to remember Black Ops 2 a lot more.
Alright. Well,
It's just my top game for me.
alright. I'm about to go ahead and do my tier list now. I mean, for the last, we don't do SS, we do God. You know what I'm saying? That's the God category. So, trash. World War II. Advanced Warfare.
Facts.
Infinite Warfare.
I'm mad you put World War II in absolute trash. Like, bro, really?
That shit's trash. That shit is trash.
Get it off the airwaves.
Get the fuck off the airways. If you like it,
When a game from
hey.
2008 is better than this,
Hey, if you like it, more power to you, but fuck that game. Infinite Warfare, Advanced
It
Warfare,
was tolerable.
Nah, I'm sorry. World War II is Nicki Minaj, dog. Get it out of here.
the only thing I will give it Advanced Warfare is at least they tried something different. That's the one thing I will give them. They at least tried something different.
Nah, still fuck that game.
Oh no, it's just fuck that game because Sledgehammer did it. That's why. I guarantee you, Black Ops
can't.
came.
Jetpacks too much.
If Black Ops 3 was a game that came out before Advanced Warfare, that'd be better. But nah, they said, oh, you can just go vertical and then slam down, then pack openings. Fuck that game. Ooh, I hope it gets hit by the health inspector. If you know, you know. C tier, MW3. I'll at least give it that. I'll at least give it that much. I'll give it C tier. I'll explain in a second. Ghost, definite B tier. I got decent at Ghost, so I'm biased. Oh, Black Ops 4, C tier, most definitely. My A tiers. Modern Warfare, most definitely. World at War, because sadly I didn't get to play that game as much as I wanted to growing up. For my S tier, I'm gonna have to put Black Ops 3 because I'm actually really good at that game, so I'm biased. My God tiers: Black Ops 1, MW2, Black Ops 2, Now, let me go ahead and save and download this. And piss people off on Twitter later.
I agree with most of that list. Most of it.
Okay.
Like I said, the only problem for me with Black Ops was some of the sound choices, like the shotguns and grenades just sounded the same, which I thought was confusing me.
Alright, so trash tier, World War II. God damn it, the game was just ass. They basically said, oh, we're going back in time like how Battlefield 1 is going to do, but we're just going to do it just as trash and not give you any customization options, any weapon options. And we're going to use the same dark-ass, horrible-ass color palette and give you shit maps. And you're going to take it and like it. Fuck that game. Yeah, I said it. I meant it.
When World at War is better than this game, then you know something. I mean, if you're going to do this, at least try to top World at War.
They are not going to because it's Activision and it's Sledgehammer. So yeah, I said it. Yeah, I meant it. Fuck World War II. I mean that shit. Health inspector this shit.
That shit gets a Nicki Minaj treatment, dog.
Advanced Warfare, they at least tried to do something different, but the game was just bad. Like the mechanic of flying up, of jumping up, boost jumping was cool, but it was just horribly executed. And they had the pack openings and shit like that, and shit weapons that nobody remembered. Fuck that game too.
Remember variants?
Yeah, fuck that game.
Hey, I want you to know, at the time, if you had to speak easy, I hated you.
See, I don't even know what that is, but yeah, fuck that game.
That was the tummy gun version of the ASM1.
Oh, and then the Infinite Trash Fair, fuck that game too, because they don't listen. They just don't listen.
It's boots on the ground. Yeah,
Hey, boots on the ground, all of a sudden. The fuck?
nigga, you said it was boots on the ground. Yeah, well, we thought about it, and
According to our data, our fans really like to fly, so yeah.
We gave you one good boost jumping game. Let's go and give you another one. We're not going to do as much. We're going to incorporate assets from both games beforehand, put it in our game, and call it new. That's what they did. They incorporated assets from Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare, put it into one game, said it was new.
I have a really good question. Did anybody actually consistently, but not out of us, I'm just talking about in general, consistently play Infinite Ass Fair?
Agent.
He
He's
did?
the only one. Yeah.
Yes, he likes that game.
I thought he liked Advanced.
No, he likes Infinite Warfare. He loves that game.
Wait, which one's Infinite Warfare? I gotta look at this.
Infinite Warfare was the one that came out after Black Ops.
Yeah.
That's the one he played. Yeah.
Yeah, he loves that game.
I'm about trying to getting the master. Yeah, he loved that game.
That's his shit.
Yo, Agent. You my guy and all. But fuck no, dog. The game is I ain't playing trash. You be out playing trash games, dog. Nah. You be out here eating burnt cookies, dog. I don't want to hear it. Dog, no milk. Like cookies.
Alright. C tier, MW3. Fuck that game because support packages. Granted, I was ass at Call of Duty at this time. And even then, I recognize how OP the support package was. When people are getting a Juggernaut and they're like, oh, for fucking 18, and there's a bunch of those support care packages that drop like 15 shits and has a minigun attached to it, fuck that game. Alright, just fuck that game.
You got the recon Juggernaut that one had the pistol, but still, and it was annoying to kill.
Exactly, he's still a tank. A whole tank.
This whole support shit, I'm glad that was the first and last year they ever did that. They did it that 1 year. Like,
They had some 4 kill streaks in MW3, I think.
They did.
Yeah, that was the only one. That was the first and last time.
Because remember,
You can get an EMP going 0 for 30.
And
Didn't they have one in Ghost?
they had an EMP, but you actually had to. No, they didn't have support. They had the briefcase,
Oh, okay.
and you had to do something specific to get that kill streak. But yeah, fuck
They had
MW3.
like a support kill streak in Ghost or a support streak.
Nope.
I think did they?
You actually had to kill. I remember Ghost. They didn't have no support shit. If you were just ass, I think they had like the little boost shit, the little run fast shit, but I don't think they had like anything like MW3 did.
They had the death streaks.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. I know for a fact they didn't have no support
Dead
streak.
man's hand.
Yeah, all that stuff they said they was gonna remove from MW2, they just renamed it with some of the stuff.
Hey, we check the chat.
Which one? The Discord one?
Yeah, the game discussion.
Hold up, let me see. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if y'all want me to explain the football one, I
You
can.
gonna upload this as one bit? Oh, I'm gonna separate it. I'm gonna separate it.
Alright, bet. Alright, so I'm gonna do 2 minutes. Alright, bet. Like I said, yo, Dennis, and the fact that you even ranked all pro football 2K8, I'm assuming you played it, so I respect you.
No, I didn't play it, but popular opinion.
That game was heat. I owned it.
Oh, yep, I remember all this shit.
Very similar to 2K5. I was gonna leave it in the GOAT, but since I didn't play it, I had to.
Oh. Hold up.
It was weird because it was literally just all NFL.
Dennison is right. They did have support, but he still had to get kills with it.
Yeah,
But
see, that's why I was asking.
No, because the support kills, and even in MW3 was you had to get kills, but if you died, it didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't reset your shit. This it will reset.
That'll reset.
Yeah, this would actually reset.
Okay. So we saying that's not the same shit.
Yeah, it's not. You actually had to get a kill.
They learned their lesson. It was the first and last time they did some dumb shit.
They thought it was a good idea. So,
because you telling me I can run death streaks and support?
oh, don't forget Dead Man's Hand. Shout out to my nigga Chase. He did a series,
Dead Man Hand Chronicles, yo.
the Dead Man's Hand Chronicles, where they was winning games running just Dead Man's Hand.
I'm gonna watch some of them tonight, bro.
Fuck that game.
Killing was annoying.
Just fuck that game.
That man's hand.
My favorite was, I ain't gonna hold you, Final Stand and Copycat. I used to love killing people with their own weapons. That shit used to be hilarious.
Copycat was annoying.
Alright, Black Ops 4, that game is C tier because it's not bad, but it's not good. It just did enough for me to keep it. Point blank period. Yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of it. It did just enough for me to keep it. If my nigga Jordan didn't have the game, I probably would most definitely not have it though. Honestly. Shout out to my nigga Jordan. You thought I was bullshit, I told you. Call of Duty Ghosts, B tier for me because that was a game that was the second game that I actually started playing online heavy with as far as like shooters go on my own console, because when I actually had my own 360, and this was back when I was playing with the homie Jordan, Oscar, and I think Christian and shit. Like, not, it was just me, Jordan, and Oscar, I think, actually. No, me and Jordan for a fact, but just when I had like Turtle Beaches and shit like that, and yeah, I had fun. I had a bless you. I had an immense amount of fun playing this game because while the guns weren't entirely memorable and the kill streaks were just trash, I will say the DLC maps and that whole briefcase thing was dope as shit. I liked where they actually put the kill feed. That shit was dope. If you kill somebody, did a teabag, you can get a kill streak. That shit was great. That shit was great. But the Chem Strike was Dukes. I don't know why they had that shit. But it was a good game. It was a solid game. The only problem was just the maps were just too big for Call of Duty style play, and the kill streaks were just. Why would you make a satcom? Just give us a fucking. In the one game. You got 2 satcoms. Right. Instead of giving us a fucking UAV in a game that we would need a UAV, you give us a satcom. You have to have 4 to get 1 UAV. That.
Because wasn't those the maps that was big as shit? Too?
Yes, Castle was its biggest battlefield map.
Wait, no, wait, it was Castle. Never mind. Stone. Was it Stoneham and the Castle?
It was Castle, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That and the color palette was ass in that game too, as well as
very bland, very gray and brown.
It was just great.
And then what made it worse was the fact that the spawns were still shit on big maps. You can't fuck it's, and you still spawn it, and you still spawning them right behind me. You still spawn this nigga directly behind me, like shit's copacetic. Nigga, ooh, but yeah, that.
I still say they do that on purpose.
They have to. Revenge spawning is like their go-to.
Black Ops 4.
Yes, we've spawned behind people, have niggas spawn directly in our throat. Like, why are you here? I just killed you.
Shoot a nigga in front of you, immediately turn around, take 2 spaces
Nigga
back.
tap your shoulder and be like, yo, what's good?
Hey, go 2 spaces.
All you hear is this.
Nigga again.
Hey, I'm back. What?
Blue bag.
You wild. For my age here, I got Modern Warfare and World at War. Both of these games was around the time where I started playing multiplayer online because I had no idea. I didn't know shit about online gaming until one day when we went to a family friend's house and I was hanging out with their kids and shit like that. Well, their cousins and shit like that. And they was playing Call of Duty. I was like, I recognize this game, but like, I don't... Nigga, this ain't no normal story mission. Like, what you doing? He's like, I'm playing online. Huh?
His mind blown.
Nigga, whole...
Oh, he sound like old head for a second. You mean tell me?
Dog, I legit did. Like, my whole brain was... Needless to say, I fucked up his whole KD, though, because he let me play. He was cool. He was like, I'll let you play. I was all like, are you sure? Like, dog, I don't know about this, bro.
I don't know what I'm doing.
This is new to me.
Dog, I was getting fucked up, but I had fun. And, like, what was funny was, like, for those of y'all who don't know by now, my mom's a gamer. We have all the Call of Duties, and she had this one. Dog, I went home immediately and started playing this shit religiously. Like, fucking...
Went home, looked at my mom. Why didn't you tell me this?
Dog, went home, blanket over their head, fucking pillow in my lap, nah, I mean, the old kid gaming setup, dog, playing. Until I got kicked out of their room. Yeah, until I got kicked out of their room because, you know, my parents got to sleep and shit. But, ooh, I was there, like, damn near every day. Like, can I play the game? Fine, boy, damn! Yeah!
Until at some point I feel like your mom was like, here!
Literally, that's what ended up happening. Eventually, she just, like, left her door open at, like, all times. Like, would be, like, on her iPad or some shit. Or, like, she would, like, go downstairs and watch TV. It was, like, she didn't fix... Oh, yeah. Then when I finally got my Xbox 360, she was, like, trying to be stubborn about the shit because she was so anti-Xbox until I got it and she realized, he ain't gonna bother me for my shit no more. But, yeah. But World at War is also in that same category. I didn't get to play that one as much because I think that was the one game that she ended up buying, beat, and I think she traded that one by mistake, I think. I was so hurt. But I ended up playing... I played that one on Xbox with my homie Christian a lot at his house. A lot. I was trash, but I had fun. When I got my first dog kill streak... Yeah. When I got my first dog kill streak, nigga, we was lit. We was turned. We was turned. Because I was big... I didn't get good at, like, online gaming as far as, like, shooters go until, like, Black Ops 2. That's when I actually got my bearings on, like, what the fuck to do. Then Ghost, I started picking it up. Then by Black Ops 3, y'all see how I get down, know what I mean? But Black Ops 3, that's an S tier for me because, like I said, that's the game I got good at. And it's also one of my personal favorite Call of Duties of this generation. It's, like, it's one of the best, easy. I enjoy it. I enjoy the kill streaks, the weapons. Also, although the supply drops are bullshit odds, the DLC weapons are cool, along with Melee Gang, know what I'm saying? Like, that's always fun. Like, it's definitely a fun game. It's definitely a fun game. It's just people in that game, as of late, know what I'm saying? They're trash, but playing like bitches. Well, it's kind of hard for them to succeed in playing like bitches because I can boost jump around all corners. So, that's always fun. As for the God tier, know what I'm saying? The head honchos of this shit. We gonna start an order. Actually, we're not gonna start an order. Fuck it. We just gonna go with my personal favorites and then my all-time favorite. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and rearrange this. So, Black Ops 2, that was the game where I started playing online with my actual, like, my close friends here, my homie Christian, Oscar, Jordan, like, all of them. We was playing this game heavy. Heavy. Like, multiplayer, zombies, the whole nine. Like, staying up at night, doing fucking Easter eggs. Everything Black Ops 2, we was doing it. Granted, they was backpacking me all the way. I was a nigga who was going like 10 and 6, happy as shit. Meanwhile, they all got like 30 plus kills. But I was in there. Know what I'm saying? I was there. I was in the trenches. So, Black Ops 2 definitely got a special place in my heart for that reason alone. Modern Warfare 2, while it is the most unbalanced game in the Call of Duty franchise,
literally only a couple guns that you would want to use.
Dog, the SCAR, ACR, and then pick a shotgun. Oh, and the UMP. Then pick a shotgun. just pick one. But
Hey, you want a shotgun? Look at all these.
right, fucking a Kimbo.
What about the secondary? That was
You got a Kimbo, then you had the goodie bags, and you had the fucking noob tubes, and then you had the cross map noob tubes. Shout out to my boy Jordan one.
You can only get kills with explosives.
One man army.
Dog, shout out to my boy Jordan. This man knew every map, and this motherfucker even convinced me. He's like, dog, at one point, I swear to God, I made this spot up because nobody was doing this shit until like years later. Where he knew the specific spot on every single map at every single angle to get at least 3 to 4 kills with just an up in the air noob tube. He knew all them shits. He probably still does to this day. Like, if you show him a map, he could probably point that shit out. But while it was broken beyond measure, this was the game that my mother and I, we actually played a lot as far as like the campaign goes. We beat the shit like 2 times over.
Did you press the red button?
The first time, no. Then the second time, I just said fuck it, and that's when I dropped my controller. Dog, the first time I said, you know, that ain't my build, brother. And the second time I beat, I was like, I ain't no bitch.
The first time, you sounded like a normal nigga. Well, obviously, they know what they talking about.
Then I'm telling you, I went back and I just said, why don't they want to press the red button? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, the game's gonna blow up? That'd be kind of funny. Fuck no. Niggas start unloading clips. Bro, I'm telling you, I dropped my controller.
Smithsonian movie,
dog. I'm telling you, I dropped my controller and said, "Oh!" Died.
Man, pressed the red button live at the Smithsonian. Rated R. Came on.
I got fucked up. But yeah, while it was broken, this also was the first game where I think this was the first game where they actually had DLC maps and shit like that, where I actually had all of them and played the shit out of them. So Modern Warfare 2 definitely holds a special place in my heart. It's also another one of them shits where I actually have one of my funny moments on one of my OG videos when I used to vlog a lot, like in high school actually. If I can find it, I'm gonna try to upload that shit to my channel. Like, I'm gonna make like a compilation of like, you know, old school vlogs and shit from me in high school, where me and my boy Damari, he's at my man Christian's house, like with the entire, damn near our entire like freshman class of like people that we hung out with at that time, right? Playing Call of Duty. Dude was playing. Nah, I think I had a cut at that time. But my man Damar was on the mic talking shit. And you know, MW2, like, that's what you talk shit. Like, we online, baby. You gonna get this work. You gonna get this slander. My man said that my man was talking about this dude's mom. He was like, yeah, we called your mama slip and slide back in my day. And we was talking about like old niggas, right? And he's all like, cause I step back 5 steps, slide in that pussy. He's like, yeah, we call it slip and slide. I was like, now we call it slip and fall. Dog, dog, we was in tears. I'm about to find that video and upload that shit. But yeah, so that's definitely like some throwback moments. And for Black Ops, the OG, what can I say? That's my all-time favorite Call of Duty, like bar none. All-time favorite Call of Duty, because the weapons, the perks, the customization options, not to mention the variety of like contracts and shit like that, like how you could basically upgrade your character, not to mention, like K-Dog said, COD points. Only difference is you can do contracts and earn them shits, or you can play the game, earn them shits. There was no microtransactions in the game aside from, you know, just buying the maps. Yeah, and the DLC maps and shit like that. The game was utterly enjoyable. And like we said, every gun in that game was OP. So guess what? You have a fair shot.
Unless you just trash. If you can't aim, or like you can't like shoot fast.
If you ain't got thumbs.
If your thumbs just didn't work, or a nigga had better thumbs than you did, you was just SOL, my nigga. Like, I'm sorry.
And you know what's funny? I don't have many memories of getting sniped too much in this game. Oh, but I will say, hold up, throwback story real quick. MW2 before I end this list. Whoo, you want to know the reason why I never got a nuke? I've never experienced a nuke. Ever. Yes. This is why I hate snipers to this day, actually. This is exactly why I hate snipers. But Chase... But Chase actually gets nukes. I don't know that... I don't know what that's like. I don't know what that's like. And the one time I could have got it, stolen from me. This is what happened. We was playing on that one map with the two buildings and shit like that across from each other, and they had the, yeah, and they had the helicopter in the middle.
Yeah.
Playing that. We're playing that map right there. I was going off. For whatever reason, I didn't have hardline equipped where I could, you know, get my kill streak early. So I had to get the whole 25 out here. By the time I got,
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right.
by the time I got to 20 kills, you know what I mean? I was like, ooh, I'm feeling myself. These dudes is butt. You dig? Got to 22. I'm like, this could really happen. 23. Oh, I'm gonna get it. By the time 24 came around, dog, hands are shaking. Palms is sweaty, mom's but motherfucking Getty, bruh. The whole nine. I am sweating. I'm like, I'm about to get a nuke. I'm about to get a nuke. And this was before I actually understood like the proper nuke setup of, you know, Harrier, helicopter, AC-130.
So that everything be easier.
Yeah, I was running the complete opposite of like to make it simple. I was running like
UAV, counter UAV.
it was like UAV. It was like UAV care package and Harrier. I think that's what I was running. So like this was like basically all guns for me. So I'm like, yeah, nah, I mean, I'm out here. But that final kill, everybody knows like that kill before you get like a nuke, like your 24th, is always a kill where you almost die. So my screen is bloodshot red. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hide in this corner. Yeah, I was camping. Yeah, facts. I was in the corner camping for a little bit. You dig? Cause I had to get my health back. I'll go back out because I was in the building. I run back out the building. All of a sudden, my dude just falls over.
Your dude walked out.
Nigga had a heart attack.
Your dude walked out. Oh, Lord, Jesus.
Bro, you want to talk about disbelief?
I'm surprised you didn't put that game lower just for that one experience.
I almost put it in trash for that, but it would have been unfair. But here's the thing. So here's what happened. You remember, like, there's like that spot where you could run off the map, jump off the ladder, get on the top of the shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yep. This motherfucker did that shit. Jumped off, 360, wide, no scope me. The randomest shot. The most random. Like he wasn't even looking at me. You know, like some dudes like they'll look at who they're shooting.
You know what you do at that point? What you do is, I'm saying you hit pause, you the lobby, go to the outlet, unplug the console, and throw it out the window.
you gotta throw the whole shit away, dog. It's over.
Nah, but Pete. So the thing was, he wasn't even looking at me. He was like just looking, like he was like just, you know, playing, and he just said fuck it. It was a fuck it shot. And I just so happened to be right next to him when he did this shit. Just so happened. So I got hit, right? I just remember I looked at the kill cam. And like, you know, in disbelief, like for a little bit, like your brain just won't. Yeah, your brain just like won't like that ain't just nah. I'm still on my kill streak. Nigga, when I got one more kill and realized that it really did happen, I legit threw the controller as hard as I possibly could at the carpet. The shit exploded. Like, I don't even know. The controller, umplati, gone. I was cussing. I probably never said fuck so many times in my life. Like, y'all thought my live rage was bad. You thought my Need for Speed or 2K rage was bad. You ain't see Young Woo. Young Woo was wildin'.
Young Woo was
Like,
Young Woo was hoping that you fell into a blender.
yeah, like Young Woo was wildin', dog, cause I lost my whole shit. All I seen was red. I would throw the whole PS4 out the window, but it wasn't mine. It was my mother's, and I ain't gonna get that ass whooping. But dog, I legit just threw the controller. Boom! Entire shit exploded. Fuck! I can't. What the fuck? This bullshit. Fuck Call of Duty. I'ma find this nigga. I'ma kill that motherfucker. I was losing. Dog, I lost my shit. Fucking didn't even properly eject the game. Like, you know, you're supposed to like go back to the home page and eject it. Nah, I just pressed the eject button, grabbed it, flung that bitch across the room, and walked out. And then I remember I went to my room and I just sat down on my bed and just looked up and was like, why me?
Lord, I've done everything you asked.
Dog, I had to explain to my mom that I broke her controller by accident. She was all like, don't even worry about it. It happens. But I was all like, nah.
accidentally on purpose.
Yeah, accidentally on purpose.
That thing that looks at you, he probably raged. I can't get mad at him.
Dog, I lost it. I fucking spazzed. Yeah, so to this day, I never experienced a nuke because of that. And that's why I hate snipers. Because I got 360 YY no scope at the most randomest of times. So fuck that game.
That was a time, MW2. That's where all that shit started.
I love snipers because MW2 was my first time quickscoping, and I got told I was a hacker.
I don't mind sniping if the map calls for it.
No, I was quick. We were having a fun quickscoping match. It was a private match with the people I was in the clan with, and they said, "Hey, we're gonna do quickscoping. Come on and join." I said, "Man, I don't know how to quickscope." They said, "Nah, you be alright. Join in." Alright, I'll try it. In my head, I've watched a lot of fades, optic shit. So I'm like, alright, so I'm gonna just try to do what they do.
Right, aim and shoot. Fuck it.
Quick aim and shoot at the nigga. I almost got kicked out the clan, man. Nigga was over here calling me a hacker. Like, it wasn't no funny shit. The nigga was really mad. I almost got kicked out of clan on my first time quickscoping.
That's another reason I got into Black Ops 2. I got really good at quickscoping in Black Ops 2. That's another reason I like it.
Black Ops 2, for that game, bruh. Yeah, I was trash at sniping. I was just, I was Gatman and Robin. I mean, you need somebody to pull up, you holla at me. I might not get the kill, but you know, I'm gonna get the assist. But
Introduction to sniping was something different.
let's not talk about it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's old one.
But let's talk about it for a minute.
Ooh, fuck sniping. But
Black Ops 2 now? Did you do Black Ops 2?
yeah, I already did Black Ops 2. That's the first one I did.
Alright.
But I think that's good for the day, you dig? Or for the night. It's about midnight. Yeah, it's about midnight. Folks, we shall be back tomorrow, most definitely, for probably some Black Ops 3. Because I want to play that game to get 100 wins so I could feel good about myself and open up 100 crates just to get a melee weapon. You digs? Come on, dog.
I don't want to play that game.
It'll be fun.
I don't want to play today.
But we about to go to the. I'm about to host the homie or raid the homie Ab Smoothie's out here making beats. Know what I'm saying? Tell him that Woo sent you. Spam up the emotes. Get it? You know what I'm saying? We loves you. We fucks with you, and we shall be back. There may be a RTG Run Those Games podcast tomorrow, but we gonna see. Till then, folks. Catch you next time. Peace.
Y'all want me to explain the football one or not?